Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage, and yes, I am the Lone Ranger. Thank you for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the show. We got a lot to cover. We covered my dual dynamics class, a winning strategy for buyers and sellers, on June 18th already, 6:30 in Maitland. It will be live and in person, but if you want to zoom in, you can zoom in. I'd prefer you be there. We talked about Hometown Heroes opening up on July 1st. You're going to want to get that in. That's going to last for 3 weeks. You can get up to $35,000 for down payment assistance. You qualify if you're a first-time home buyer, meaning you haven't owned a home, a primary residence in the last 3 years. You have a 640 or better credit score, and you make less than $132,000 a year. So there you go. You got that. You can get up to $35,000. Pretty good deal. And it's slightly below market interest rates as well. What do you got to lose? You want to not buy now? With this program, it'll last for 3 weeks. So get yourself into it. We talked about the Lone Ranger Real Estate Rebate Program. I can refer you to a real estate agent. You use my mortgage services. I refer you to a real estate agent that's part of my network. Hey, did you see Rocket Mortgage is copying my Lone Ranger Real Estate Rebate Program? They're doing the same thing. So they are now, but they are hiring and underpaying crappy realtors to take on the deal so they can give the buyer a rebate. I do the opposite when it comes to that. I give you the best real estate agent in the market that I've pre-vetted, and you get 25% of the buy side commission back up to $10,000. Now, they just tell you on their commercial, you can get up to $10,000. They don't tell you what the terms are. They don't want you to know that. Mine's a much better deal, and you get an ace, unbelievable real estate agent. That's a guarantee for me. I'm not going to refer you. And by the way, these real estate agents, they don't pay me a dime, not one red cent do they pay me to refer you to them. Not one penny, ever. So I want you to get a great realtor. I want you to get a great mortgage. And, I really want to do what I can to help you. All right. We talked about Bankrate said the 10 cities that are going to become unaffordable for you in the next 10 years, and 5 of them are in Florida. I'm going to get to that in just 1 minute. Don't go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this. So then we've got my Leapfrog class. So listen, I get a lot of requests for Leapfrog. Leapfrog is my wealth building class. You know, I'm a 10th grade dropout. You know, I have a PhD, a public high school diploma, but I've made just a boatload of money in real estate. And I'm going to tell you, I'll be 65 years old this year. Okay. I know I look like I'm 25. You can call me and tell me that. I don't, believe me. However, I feel like it and I act like it. But I developed this program because I wanted to buy real estate and I didn't have any money. I didn't have a lot of money to be an investor. So I figured out a way that I could buy multiple properties for the least amount of money down and accumulate wealth and create generational wealth for me and my family. And I've done so. And I'm now teaching you how to do that. So it's $15 a head to get in, $25 per couple. That will be in Tibby's in Winter Park, Florida, on June 26th at 6:30. This is a small room. I got like 15 people. That's all I do. So you can see I don't do these seminars to make money. Okay. Who would do one with 15 people? I do these because it gets me intimate with the client. I can answer questions. You know, it's not this giant room of people. I don't want to do those anymore. This is an intimate setting. Go to WeBringYouHome.com and register for my Leapfrog class on June 26th. And then I want to talk about the health of the market in this segment as well, because it's really important. Okay. So we got one good thing and we got one not so good thing. All right. There's a lot of other extraneous circumstances going on right now, but here first write my number down. Tampa 813 213-4009, and Orlando 407-706-3313, or go to WeBringYouHome.com, register for any of my events, but apply online, soft credit pull. It's non-invasive, easiest application in the world. All you realtors should be sending your people over to me to get them pre-approved. Now, believe me, if you do, you'll have more closings and you'll have happier customers. I guarantee it, because that's all I live for, is making sure people are happy. So, all right, got leapfrog class, health of the market. So, the unfortunate thing is people are afraid of interest rates today. So let's just nail it. Interest rates, actually, we recovered a little bit this week and recovered a little last week. Things are getting a little bit better. We're starting to see this high sixes again. So things are getting better for people. And I think that they're just tired of waiting for interest rates to drop. So they're just going to jump in. So, but it's still the number one reason that first-time home buyers and move-up buyers don't want to jump in. A move-up buyer doesn't want to get rid of a 3% rate to jump into a 7% rate. And a first-time home buyer thinks a 7% rate's too high, even though it's not, but they think so. And that's your perception and that's your reality. So, right now, the great news is that housing prices are going up on average of 5% per year. So let's just start with that one. 5% per year. That is phenomenal. That means that for a $400,000 house, it's going up $20,000 a year. $20,000 a year. Okay. Now, many of you struggle with saving money. Yeah, you have a 401k, but your 401k, you're investing in it and you're doing great, and you should max out your 401k. But let's just say you got $150,000 in your 401k for when you retire. Okay. $150,000, and you're making 5% interest on that. That's $7,500 per year. Are you going to live off of that? $7,500 per year? Oh, well, you got your Social Security, so you get another $2,000 a month. So in all reality, $7,500 is $625 a month, plus your $2,000 in Social Security. You're making $2,625 a month. You gonna be able to live off that in the future? I don't think so. You better start investing in real estate. It's the easiest way. So I'm going to tell you about my son, Chase. Very proud of my son, Chase. Used to be one of my loan officers. He got out of my business. I was hoping he would take over one day, but he didn't have a passion for it. He had a passion for charity. So he works with a food bank that goes out to companies and helps them package food that they ship overseas to underprivileged, starving countries. And that's what my son's doing. And I'm very proud of him for that. But when he got out of college, he decided he wanted to follow in Daddy's footsteps, and he wanted to start buying real estate. So he bought his first home at 23 years old, and he paid $325 for it. And he's 26 now. That was just 3 years ago. He's 26 years old now. And he now has $175,000 in equity in that house. Now, the great thing about equity in a house is you're not taxed on the gain. If you made $175,000 on a stock, you'd pay taxes on that, but you don't pay taxes on this gain because it's real estate. So you have a huge advantage to that. So how many 26-year-olds do you know that have $175,000? Not many. You couldn't save that much. I mean, you might tell me somebody that did, that's, some super duper overachiever, but most of us can't save that kind of money in that short period of time. But real estate allows you to do that. It affords the ability to do that. And that's why I like real estate, because you can't spend the equity unless you cash it out on a refinance or a home equity. And I teach you when and when not to do that. So the health of the market is values are going up, real estate values are going up, and interest rates are coming down a little bit. So you should be calling and going to WeBringYouHome.com and getting your loan application started immediately. Having said the health of the market, I want to talk about the 10 cities that Bankrate did a survey on and it has determined that will become unaffordable within the next 10 years. These are the cities I want to buy in now. So out of the 10 cities, number 10 is Lakeland, Florida. How about that? Everybody says Lakeland, Florida is going up, man. Lakeland, Florida, nobody even heard about Lakeland. It was a little dot that you stopped in to get gas on the way from Orlando to Tampa, or the other way around. Now it's exploding. So there's buying opportunities in Lakeland because they say in 10 years it'll become unaffordable. Orlando, number 9. This is where I own some properties. Maybe you do too. That just told me I need more. I don't have enough. Number 9, Orlando. Can you believe it? Number 7, Palm Bay, Florida. Now, Palm Bay was kind of the redheaded stepchild, and nobody really wanted it. Now it's exploding. Well, come on. You're right next to Melbourne Beach. You got the Intercoastal. You got the ocean right there. I mean, Palm Bay's a good buy. I think it's a great place. So, you just got to find the right neighborhoods. My cousin lives out there, and she's got a beautiful home on a nice size lot, just a beautiful neighborhood. Then you've got number 6, Tampa. A lot of people think Tampa's already out of price, but it's going to get even higher. Listen, Tampa, you got the Intercoastal, you got the ocean, you got cruise boats coming in, you have bigger trade, a bigger city. Tampa, man, I'm telling you what, I love Tampa. I'm down in Tampa all the time. I got an office down there, and I just think it's a dynamic place, and I think it's a great opportunity. Number 3, Cape Coral. There you go. Way down there in Cape Coral, but it's going to become unaffordable. Right now, you can buy cheap in Cape Coral. It's not that expensive. And then I'm going to tell you another place. You go down, you don't even have to go down as far as Cape Coral. My friend at Mardon Construction, I'm doing new construction in the mid 300s, and he'll pay closing costs. You call me. You want to buy Port Charlotte? You want to buy Punta Gorda? New construction, build on your own lot, or he's got lots you can build on, and he's got 37 inventory homes. These things are nice. Listen, I advertised him. I don't advertise him because he doesn't pay me. Okay. I do this because I'm his lender and I take care of all his clients. So you get all your closing costs paid, I think up to $10,000 when you use my services with Mardon Construction. So it's great. So one of my listeners, maybe listening to me out there, Bob and Teresa, wonderful folks, heard me on the radio, came to one of my events at Mardon, and they're buying a Mardon. And then after they close on that one, they're going to have Mark that owns Mardon build him a house on a lot that he already owns. So, I mean, that's how much he liked them. So listen, these are affordable homes that are not like, when you say affordable, you think not so much. No, these are like quartz granite countertops, nice house, upgraded tile throughout. I mean, these are nice houses. So, in the mid 300s, there you go. Call me for Mardon Construction. Then if you're up in Lakeland, since Lakeland is getting to be one of the top cities and you become unaffordable, how would you like new construction from Southern Homes right now? Southern Homes is a builder that I work with. I'm their approved lender. You can get all your closing costs paid. You're going to do a construction to perm loan for you to build on your own lot or build on one of their lots. And they're going to pay your interest cost during construction. And they'll do rate buy downs for you. What do you think about that? Lakeland, you got Avon Park, you've got Sebring, you've got Frostproof, Winter Haven, you got it. Lakeland. When I come back, I want to talk a little bit about Trinity Family Builders, one of my favorite builders as well. But you want Lakeland? You want to buy now before it becomes unaffordable? That means buy as many as you can. That's what that means. Buy as many as you can. Call me, 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or WeBringYouHome.com. Tampa, 813-213-4009. How'd you like that one? 813-213-4009. 4009 or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I want to talk about the importance of the NAR settlement, the National Association of Realtors settlement, and how that can affect you and what shenanigans are going on. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 5.